So welcome on YouTube. This is my new review of a game of World of Warships. This is from the Wargaming.net network. It's fresh to Steam. It got released about this morning. It's currently in a beta phase, so it's free to play, although it does have some microeconomy bits to it. It looks very highly detailed. I've got this on ultra settings at the moment, and it looks fantastic. I just want to run you through it very quickly. When I first saw it, looked quite daunting. But I've played it a couple of times now, and I'm going to take you through a game. And actually, once you get used to it, it's really easy to use. So along the bottom here are all the warships that you can get. If they've got looks like a bullet sign and then a 1 at the top of it, that means it's at level 1. As you can see, I'm playing, being from the UK, I'm playing the British battleships. So I've got the Black Swan and I've got the Weymouth. Weymouth is a level 2 battleship, so that's really good. If I go up to the top here, you've got your modules that shows you on the left hand side here what you can upgrade your ship to. So you can upgrade it. There's a tech tree which shows you what ships you can buy. You get credits for playing and winning games, so you can play against PvP, or you can do co-op against a computer for certain missions. So I started on the Black Swan, done a couple of missions, got enough credits to then buy the Weymouth, and then I can work my way down to get bigger and better ships and unlock more and more upgrades. So that's how you do it. So modules is your upgrade, tech tree is your ship, and then as you go through, you've got your different nations with your different ships. All of these are doing, and then the American one is phenomenal. So as you can see on this picture, there is some gold ships, and then there's some grayed out ships. Gold ships are ships that you buy, so you have to buy it with your money, so you've got premium ships there. I'm not going to be buying any of those ships, but the grayed out ships are ones you can unlock through doing games and missions and getting credits, in-game credits, and then using those in-game credits to unlock ships as you go along. So that's the tech tree as you go down. Controls are very simple. When we get into a quick game, I'll show you what the controls are. You go in, you set your navigation, you set your speed, and the ship literally drives itself unless you go back into the navigation and change your waypoints, which you can easily do. It's just a drag and drop function. But then once you've set your waypoints, you wait for your other ships, or you will discover other ships as they undo it. So it's a bit like Battleship. They are covered and masked by water and islands and just too far away. Once you spot a ship, you can then aim for it. You've got to adjust for distance and time, and then you fire. So normally the recommendation is you fire a sighting shot, see where that lands, and then once you know where that lands, you can then adjust your sights appropriately and then let the whole barrage go. Let's get into it. So it's loading up, it's queuing for some people, and here it tells you what kind of ships you've got. So I'm in the Weymouth, it's a second class cruiser. We've kind of got 4 cruisers and 1 destroyer. We've got 5 cruisers. We're waiting for people to join, so we've got 7 people joined us, a whole bunch of cruisers. As I said, some guys got up to a destroyer, he may have bought that ship. Most people at the moment, because the game's only been out for a few hours, are all cruisers. So it looks really good, but this is a Wargaming.net game. I understand, and when I've spoken to some people, that because it's Wargaming.net, you don't get across your old account, so you have to start from the beginning. So this one looks like a capture the flag game, where you have A, B, and C. You've got to capture those flags, and while you're trying to capture them, the other ships may be trying to get them as well. So looks like I'm on the right-hand side, as you can see over here. So I'm probably going to head for C and come around the back and come along this arch here, and that's where I'm going to go. So here it tells you losing ships. So if we lose a destroyer, we get minus 45 points. If we lose a cruiser, which I am, 50, and we go on. As we said, we've only got 1 destroyer, and we've got me, and the rest of us are cruisers. If we hold a flag, we get points for every second. Points is actually translates into money. So if I press M now, it goes into my map, hold down shift, and I say I want to go here, I want to go to the point, and then I want to go over here. So that's set my waypoints. As you can see on the left hand side, I can then set my speed, so I want to go across really, really quick. So it looks like none of us are going for B, everyone is going for A and C. Looks like 4 of us are going for C, So if I come out of M, this is my ship. So as you can see, I've got a ship to my left-hand side, which is 1.7 kilometers away from me. Now you'll notice that I've got green markers, I've got 3, 5 and 7. So they're my gun turrets. If it's green, it means I can fire. If it's amber, it means that they can't rotate enough. So currently I've only got 4 guns in the direction that I want to go. If I rotate a bit, you'll see the guns will follow me and narrow in, and then they'll slowly come in, and then I get my 4 guns, and it looks like 8's about to come in, and 8 is slowly getting there, and so now I've got 5 guns shooting in that direction. 7 is off to the left because that's my other side, and 3 and 5 are up more front. Scroll with my mouse. If I scroll with my mouse, I can zoom in, and then as I zoom in, it automatically changes the directory of my guns, so it should raise up, and so that knows that if I am where I'm pointing, I will hit. Losing B. There we go. We got a ship. So there we go. Now this has got auto tracking, so I haven't moved now. And what this is doing, this is auto tracking that ship where I left it. So even though my ship is moving, it's still aiming for that ship, which is really, really good. So we're going to try and take out this first one. I'm using my armor-piercing rounds, so that should really get for it. Now I'm worried about that ship at the back. Right, so I want to slow down. Nearly dead, he's nearly dead. And then as soon as I finish this, I want to get straight onto that second ship. Come on, kill it. Right, it's gone. Right, this ship. Right, let's get a sighter. It's turned. There we go. Got him. Right, so there's 3 of us all on this one guy. So he is not going to last very long at all. So I've got all 4 guns aiming at him at the moment. I'm broadsiding him. I probably want to go slow down again. So you can see all the artillery grenades. I'm hitting him slightly behind him at the back. Deadly, so it looks like he's probably turned around. Right, so now I want to zoom out. And I want to go and set my map up. So I probably want to come across here, along the back here, and then through there. So let's go full speed. Autopilot is on. So I've set my waypoints, and I'm off to the next fight. There we go. Game over. World of Warships. So that's the mission, World of Warships. So what's happened here is it tells me my team score. So I got 21,000 coins, which is really good. It normally costs about 100,000 to buy a ship, so I'm about a quarter of the way there. I did 10,000 damage, so it looks like my coins are double damage. And this star is my research points. So that allows me to buy those extras to go on the ship to make them better. So that's really good. I destroyed 1 ship, I assisted in capturing a flag, and I did 30 times damage on some ships. So that's really good. So if I want to look at my team score, I can look at how I did. So there's a few guys that did much, much better than me. They got much better points than me. So they did really, really well, but it was a good match. Graphics are really good. So if I go back to port, so this is my ship. You can rotate round it, so you get to see what it looks like and all the bits you add onto it. So I assume that when you buy some extra turrets or some extra guns, the graphics will change slightly. But that's really, really good. Okay, so you can zoom in on each. So this is really good. So when you've got it, you can zoom in on each kind of weapon that your ship has. That's really good. So you just get to zoom around, you just get to see what the guns look like. As I said, this graphics are just really, really good. If you want to know more about this game, or you want to see some full battles or edited, then by all means, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll do what I can for you. I'm going to try and play this game. It's got a really good game. There's about 10,000 people playing it at the moment. So that's jumping on this morning. So that's really good. It's as I said, I'm blown away by the graphics. The graphics are so good. Easy to navigate, and you'll go on from there. Anyway, this is me out. Thank you very much.